Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Foxcat. Hey, Ken. Hey, Amanda. What's happening? Y'all know my phone's got to make noise. So annoying. Oh, well, daggone, no wonder it's all the way up. Oh, how's everybody? Hey, Ray, what's happening? What's up? Hey, Emily. Hey, Pat. What's happening? How's everybody's week been? Good week? Bad week? Uh, eh. How's it been? I'll tell you about all my antics here in a few minutes. Okay, you guys. I found the next greatest thing. Sugar-free cinnamon discs. Yes. Can you believe it? Hey, Bethany, what's happening? Hey, Ryan. Hey, Emily. Oh, writing a paper for school? Fun. Actually, I was that nerd in school that as soon as I got a project, like as soon as they assigned it, I was so excited and I ran home to do it. I like to write, so I was like, oh, yay. What a nerd I was. I still am. Hey, Sue. Meh, I feel you. Draining. I feel you. Ooh, Alaska. Good, Sue. I'm glad it was okay. That's not bad. You got to take it where you can. Yes, Ken, we did miss you last week. So she like lost her internet. Her internet went down and yeah, poor Ken. I was actually like, we were supposed to be getting like really severe storms tonight. So I was like, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the live. But fortunately, we had like 3 claps of thunder and rain like 2 times. And that was it. It was quick. And it was out of here. Now it's gorgeous out. So yay. I bet, Amanda. I know. After a while, you're just like, come on. I feel you. I understand. I totally understand. Trust me. My son's girlfriend is like working full time and she's going to school part time. So, yeah, I don't know how she does it. Plus, she has a kid. She has a 13-year-old. Well, actually, she's turning 14 here soon. Yeah, like I can't even. I don't know how she does it. I have no idea how she does it because it exhausts me just thinking about it. Okay, so yeah. Thanks, Ken. You know, it's funny that you say that. I, believe it or not, I hate being the center of attention. Like, it was really hard for me to start a YouTube channel because I like to be that person that stays in the background, you know? I mean, some of the cases that I worked on, I'm like, I just want to like stay in the background. Like, you know, like I don't like to be on camera, believe it or not. I know it seems bizarre, but I really do. I love your hair. Has it been straight? Yeah, I straightened it today. Like if I see how it's like, see how right there, how it's like wavy. Like when I get out of the shower, I'm not kidding. The other day I got out of the shower and I didn't do anything to my hair. And my hair was like so perfectly wavy. It was so pretty. And I was like, why can't it always be like this? Because as soon as I put a brush in it, it's gone. Because I used to always wear my hair short, and with my hair short, my hair is like really, it's not kinky, but it's really like really wavy. Almost like I have like a spiral perm or something. That's kind of what it looks like. But I just got lucky, and tonight it actually halfway straight, and usually with the humidity. Oh, why is it still so freaking loud? What the hell? Sorry, you guys. But yeah, with the humidity, normally my hair is just, it just does what it wants. It has a mind of its own, and I just let it go most of the time because I don't even care. Hey, Laura, what's happening, girlfriend? Okay, so let me tell you what's been going on this last week. So hubby and I we have like a community pool here, right? Excuse me. So we went to the community pool on Monday, right? Because he was off for 4th of July. So I put on suntan lotion. Hubby was like, I'm not putting on suntan lotion. And I said, why? And because we're going to the beach in a couple of weeks, right? So he's like, because when we go to the beach, I want to make sure like I don't get burnt then. I'd rather get it out of the way now. And I'm like, okay. All right. So I don't know, we were there probably 2 hours or something. And we came home, and by that night, I'm like, oh my God, my legs were killing me, right? I was like, I've got to be fried. But when he looks at my legs, they didn't really look that bad. They were just like a really pale pink color. And I was like, that's weird. So by the next day, I couldn't even, to stand up and walk, I was in so much pain. And look, I've been burnt tons of times. I got so fried one time when I went to Mexico. It wasn't like that. It was like, it wasn't like the actual pain from a sunburn. It was physically like whenever I would like put my legs over a chair, put my legs over the bed to try to stand up, it was almost like all the blood rushed to my feet or something, and it would just cramp my legs up to where I was like crying trying to walk. I mean, it was horrible. So I was like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Well, it turns out it was sun poisoning, which my sister has issues with sun poisoning. And then after speaking to my sister today, she told me that our little brother has problems with sun poisoning now too. So I think it's just like, something in our DNA. But it was horrible, you guys. I mean, so that happened on Monday. Yesterday was Thursday. Yesterday was the first day that I could walk without like crying in pain. It was the weirdest thing. And I guess what it was supposedly like, I was having like, my joints were swollen inside or something. And then I was having spasming on top of it. I don't know. It was horrible, you guys. I was just like, I was so done. And now my left leg, which was the one that was the worst. Now it did a little bit in my right leg, but my left leg was really bad. Right now, my left leg is purple. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, it's this weird shade. So I can't even like, if I go to the pool this weekend, I have to like cover up, because I don't want to go through that again. Let me tell you guys, it was horrible. It was horrible. I've had sunburns many times, trust me. I'm a white, pasty girl, and I've had plenty of sunburns. When I was younger, I would tan. I was like my dad when I was younger. I would walk outside for 10 minutes and I would get this like golden brown tan. By the end of the summer, I was so dark, like I didn't even look like myself, right? Not since I've gotten older. I'm just so pasty white. It's just horrible. So my sister sent me this picture of this medication. It's this like topical ointment that she gets from her doctor. So if she happens to get sun, she can put, because she gets like what do you call it, like rashes. I've never had that problem. She gets rashes. I just get this stupid crappy crap. Hey Kim, what's happening, girlfriend? What's happening? Yeah, I need to do that, Ken. I should definitely do that, but I'm such a creature of habit that I just brush my hair. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just a thing with me. Good, Laura. Glad to hear you're doing good, honey. Yes, I can at times, Ray. Yeah, definitely. It was horrible. So now I'm like concerned. So we're going to the beach at the end of July for a week. We got a place on the beach, but my cousin, he's like my second cousin. And interestingly enough, I hadn't seen him since we were both little kids. We had went to my great grandma and grandpa's house when we were little for Christmas and stuff. I haven't seen him since then. So I reconnected with him 2 years ago, and then COVID happened, so we didn't get to see him. Then I went to my family reunion in Indiana, and we got to see him and his wife. And then now we're staying at the beach for a week, and then they live like 7 miles from the beach. We're going to stay at their house for a couple days. They have like a pool, and so we're going to hang out with them for a couple days. So I'm just like scared. Like I have to be so careful now with the sunscreen stuff. Like that really scared me. I mean, it was to the point where it just really scared me. Let me just put it like that. It really scared me. It really, really scared me. Yeah. Hey, Lizzie, what's happening, girlfriend? From always having my arm out the window. Yeah, Pat. I know. And it's just, you know what? When you're just a pasty white girl, I mean, you just can't help it, you know? Like, and it's so weird because I look back at pictures when I was little. And in the summertime, you know, the pictures in the summer, I was always so tan. And now, like, my legs, as burnt as they got, you won't even be able to tell. Like 2 weeks from now, I'll be pasty white again, you know? I mean, I can still get color on my face and on my arms. I did get a little bit on my face, but, and I got a little bit on my chest, but not like fried, you know what I mean? Like my legs did. It was like horrible, horrible, horrible. Ooh, you put a contract on a house. That's so exciting, Kim. Yay. I'll keep you in my prayers, honey. That's awesome. Hey, Candy, what's happening, girlfriend? What's up? What's up? Hey, Ray. I can definitely tell you that your dog is around you, but I'm getting like more than one dog. I'm getting like another dog too. So I don't know if maybe, is that a dog you had in your past? Or maybe it's like a familial dog, like someone in your family's dog, but I see two dogs. Oh, you're allergic to zinc? That's not good. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that, Ken, because I'm like I said, going to the beach. We have a, you know, one of those umbrellas and the thing that screws down into the sand. So I think I'm just gonna stay under that the whole time. When I go in the ocean, I go in the ocean, but I've got to be so careful. Like I'm not screwing around with this crap anymore. I don't want skin cancer, you know, and I definitely don't want to go through the sun poisoning ever again. It's like killing me. It's so nice this morning. I got up and for probably, you know, 10, 15 seconds when I first stood up, it kind of hurt a little bit, but then it was gone. And I was like, oh, yes, I can walk again. Two colors, white and red. That's me. That's me. And I'm like, why is it like that? I was talking to my sister today and I'm like, why is it like this? And she even was laughing because she would just get burnt when we were kids because she was the pasty white one, right? And so I would always get really tan and she would just get burnt and be in pain all the time. And so now she's like, it's so weird that you're not like getting tan, you know, that you're actually struggling with it. And then our little brother's struggling with it too, I heard. Ooh, the new house has a pool. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. If I could go back, I swear to you, I would love to build a tiny house. I already have it picked out. I know exactly how I want it done. I've already picked out everything for it. I would have a tiny house and a big old pool, in-ground pool, and then I would make sure hubby had a big old garage. So basically the pool and the garage would be bigger than the house, but I don't care. I want a tiny house. I've decided I'm so tired of clutter and crap. And there's way too much space in this daggone house. I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm done. The other dog's like a dark color too. It's like a little black, maybe like almost like is it a schnauzer I'm thinking of? Almost like a little fluffy dog. My legs are as white as my walls. I kind of right now. It's been raining for 2 months. Oh, jeez, rain for 2 months. You know what? I like rain, but come on, 2 months? Holy crap! I still have not found the little girl from my dreams, and I'm still dreaming of it, you guys. It's so freaking frustrating. It's so frustrating. So freaking frustrating. You guys have no idea. Like, it's so upsetting because it's a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not that it wouldn't bother me if it were a grown adult, but the fact that it's a child, it's just really messing with my head, you know? And plus, oh my God, you guys, the Summer Wells case it's getting to me. It's getting to me. No, it's definitely not Summer Wells. No, because somebody else asked me that, and no, it's definitely not her. Nope. And she kind of looks a little similar to her, but no, it's not her at all. And that's what's so frustrating. I have an estranged adult child. Can you tell me if this will ever change? I do think it will change. You know, I do feel that, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. And it's never going to be like, you're never going to have like a really close relationship. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I wish I could tell you better. I wish I could give you more hope. But don't give up. You know what I mean? Like, oh gosh, don't give up. I just went and donated 4 bags of dog food. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Ooh, the pool's in ground 2. That's awesome. Hey, what's happening? Thanks, Ken. Thanks for all the thumbs up. You do such a good job, Kim. I miss you. God. Ken. Sorry, I meant to say Ken, and I was reading Kim's message right underneath. Northeast Arkansas. Really? That's where my hubby's from. His biological dad and stepmom live in Rogers, I think. Right, or are they in Rogers now or Bentonville? I don't know, somewhere out there. Okay, let's see. No, I haven't gotten any more information. The exact same dream. Exact same dream every single flippin' night. The location sounds right. No, it's not her. Hey, darling, what's happening, honey? It's not her. Wow, you're floating in your lake. How nice. Listen to you. Have fun, man. Of course, I would be floating in that lake covered from head to toe. Thanks to my stupid sun poisoning crap. Ugh, pisses me off. It is breaking my heart, too. Ugh. Yeah, I feel you, Amanda. Travis Alexander. Why do I know that name? I don't know. This name sounds familiar. He might be on my list already. I'll check and see. I wrote him down, though. No problem. You guys, I can't talk tonight. No problem, Amanda. Sorry, honey. Oh, that's so awesome, Kim. You know, I kind of look at it like, if you have an in-ground pool, like, you have everything you could ever need or want right there at your house. You know what I mean? So that would definitely be so cool. My mom used to fry me always sun poison every summer. She put me in the bath with vinegar. Ugh, felt like a salad. I do remember that, though. Why do I remember that? Maybe my sister had to have like the vinegar bath. I don't know, because I know I didn't, because I never burned. I definitely will, Bethany. Paragold, I don't know where that is. Hubby probably knows where it is. Oh. Ryan, I do see you having a child of your own. Oh, Travis Alexander, Jody Arias. Now I know. Okay, thanks, honey. Now, okay. Yeah, he would be a really good one. I think he's actually on my list, but I'll have to look. I do see you, and sorry, Ryan, I do see you and your wife having a child of your own. Again, it's not anything that's going to happen tomorrow. I think it's a few years down the road, but I also see another child in the picture. So I don't know if you end up adopting a child, maybe. I don't know why, but I see another child. So, but I don't think it's like a biological child. I think this other child is like adopted or a foster child, maybe, or something. I don't know. You know what, Pat? I saw that. Oh my gosh. When I saw like the little picture, the little clip of him down on his knees, and then the cop went over and opened up the passenger side door, and the little girl was there crying for her mommy. Killed me, but I was so glad that she was okay. Stupid people, I swear. Yeah, I remember now. I thought his name sounded familiar. I thought, I will say this about him. I've never tried to connect with him. But even like when I was watching everything unfolding on TV and stuff, that was actually one that I kind of checked in on. And I don't think he was that good of a guy. I think, and I'm not saying Jody Arias was right for killing killing the guy, good Lord. But he just, I think he did a lot of hurtful things to her. And I don't think it was just her. I feel like he kind of had a history of being that way with women, I think he had some issues, y'all. Yeah, I've checked, Candy. Trust me. Yeah, I've checked. I've been working on a case here. There's a case here in Maryland I've been trying to help with, and it just kills me whenever it involves kids, y'all. The guy called me and asked me if I could help, and it's tough. Do you see if my husband will get out soon? And will my daughter ever be with me again? This is this is the reason why I don't like to answer questions online like this. This is kind of why I try to keep it calm and cool on Friday nights. Because here we go. Laura, if you're going to ask me a question, then I have to tell you what I'm getting, whether it's what you want to hear or not. Okay. And this is why I don't like doing this. So I don't see you ever getting your daughter back. I don't see it happening. As far as your husband, I mean, I see him getting out, but I don't see that it's anything quick. He needs to watch himself and not get in trouble is what he needs to do, because I feel like there's something, I feel like he's had an issue with somebody, and hopefully he doesn't end up buying himself more time if he gets into a fight or something. So just tell him to be really cool. Cool, calm, and collective. Bethany. See, I hate answering questions like this. So for the... Let me just say this, Bethany. I feel like you may be successful in getting pregnant, but I don't feel like it's anything that's gonna work. But I don't want you to give up, but see, I don't like answering questions like this, you guys. I don't like being put on the spot because I can't lie to you. You know what I mean? I can't, what I see is what I see. And I just feel bad answering questions like this. Am I an empath or have any abilities at all? I feel like I'm overly sensitive. I mean, I do think you are sensitive, Ray. Are you considered a quote? Wait, let me do the finger thing. Empath. I don't know if I would go that far, but I do think you do have some sensitivities to a certain extent. I thought you were shut down on lives. What? What are you talking about? What do you mean, Kim? Sorry, hon, I don't know what you mean. It's probably because, I'm talking back and forth and going to 10 different... That's all what? What? Yeah, he did string her along. I mean, and the sad reality is I think that this was something that he did a lot. I don't think he was a really good guy. I mean, I hate to say that. No, I won't say that. I won't say I don't think he was a really good guy. I think when it came to women, he wasn't very nice sometimes. How about that? I don't think that he was a bad guy. I don't like to speak ill of the dead, when I don't know him, Yeah. Thanks, Afton. Yeah, I just can't deal with kids sometimes. It gets to me. Yeah, she did, Candy. I agree. No, it's okay, Laura. It's not you, honey. It's not you at all. So let me tell you. So years ago, I was working on this. It was like you could call in and talk to a psychic, right? So basically, I was, I had clients and the money that I was making, okay, what little bit I was making, the majority of it was going to the company, right? Because they got like the major percentage of it. So anyway, so I was the type of person that, you know, they charge per minute. And here's how I am, okay? I'm a cheap person. Like, I don't like to blow money on stupid stuff. So when people wanted a reading, I was quick. You know, I basically said, what are your questions? Do you want me to tell you what I'm getting? And like, I was quick, and I was known for that. Everybody knew Victoria will give you an accurate reading, you know, and she's quick. She won't waste your money, because there were a lot of psychics on there that would keep these people in there for, you know, a half an hour because they were making all this money. But really, they weren't making squat because the company was making the majority of it. You know what I mean? But anyway, so now, you know, so since that time, I said, I will never work for anybody like that ever again. Like, I just, after a while, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just too frustrated because I saw, you know, these psychics that weren't even real, that were like scamming people out of tons of money, you know? So, but anyway, so I'm the type of person, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I get. And it just drives me bonkers to be put on the spot. Because unfortunately, not everything is, you know, unicorns and rainbows. You know what I mean? So if I get something negative, I really feel bad in a space like this where there's 20 people to like answer your question, and then 20 people that you don't know are hearing it. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel bad. Like, yeah. So don't feel bad. It wasn't your fault at all. I'm just, yeah. Brown vinegar takes the sting out. Yeah. I've actually heard that. Thank you, Afton. You're welcome, Laura, anytime. He was very full of himself. I said he is. He was very full of himself. Exactly. He did, Candy, exactly. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Ken. Thank you.
The word that you're looking for is privacy.
Privacy, that's the word. Thanks, honey. Did you hear my hubby? He's like, the word you're looking for is privacy. Okay, so let me see. I think he was abusive towards women. I don't know about physically, but mentally. Definitely. Thanks, Afton. Hey, Ginger, what's happening? I'm alive. That's a good thing. Got through the sun poisoning, and I'm here, and I'm good. So that's all that matters. It's funny you talk about this. I was thinking about that last night. Wait, what are you talking about, Kim? I'm so confused. Oh, you mean shut down on life. Okay, so when I say that, what that means is, I get it now, Kim. I'm sorry. I shut down as far as letting spirit come through. But I can still see things, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Sorry, Kim. I just figured out what you meant. I was like, yeah, I can definitely still see things and get answers and that kind of thing. But when it comes to actually connecting with spirit, I try to shut that down for my Friday nights. Aw, thanks, Candy. You know what? That's one thing that I love to do. I love going to cemeteries. It's just, for me, I know people probably think it's weird, but okay, you know how like a lot of people have their happy place, right? My happy place used to be at the beach, but apparently now, since I'm having all the sun poisoning issues, I guess it may not be for very much longer. If you see some chick covered from head to toe, hello, that would be me on the beach. But I just feel like cemeteries are, to me, they're just calming, you know? And yeah, I mean, a lot of times I get like spirit coming through, many spirits coming through, but it's just relaxing. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's quiet there. There's nobody to bother you. You know, the spirits that do come through, I'm able to communicate with them, but still be in a more, you know, relaxed state, you know? So I just love going to cemeteries. And when I find like, you know, a headstone or a grave marker that stands out, like, I just think, because if you look at like the old graves from like the 1800s, I mean, to look at them now, knowing how expensive grave markers are today, some of them, like the mausoleums and stuff, they are so intricate and just amazing. So yeah, I just love that kind of stuff. Yeah, Friday's my day off. I'm always afraid something is going to follow me home from the cemetery. Yeah, I get that, Ginger. I could understand that. I mean, I don't really have a problem with that usually, knock on wood. But it can happen. It definitely can happen. You just have to protect yourself and pray and do the best you can and hope it doesn't happen, Oh my gosh, the condo collapse in Florida. Don't get me started. Did you guys see that little, what's his name? Oh my God, I just went blank. A little black cat. So the cat's from this family on the 9th floor. The mom saved the daughter. So her and her daughter's like 14. They're in the hospital in not too good a shape. The dad's missing still, so he's deceased. But they found the cat. Somebody saw the cat wandering around. Can you believe that? Like the cat, it's what, 14 days, 15 days later, and they found a cat that was alive. That was so cool. The poor little kitty. I swear I would have driven to Miami to get that cat and adopt it if the family couldn't take it back. So it looked like my little LMAB. So yeah. No, you didn't sound bitchy, Kim. Not at all. I didn't take it that way at all, honey. Trust me, I would have said something. Wear a burqa to the beach. Definitely. I need to do something. Oh my gosh. Like, I hate that. I just love the sun, I just love the sun. But it apparently has decided it doesn't like me. So I will adapt. You should check out a YouTube channel called Faces of the Forgotten. He walks cemetery. Oh, that would be so cool. I'll have to check them out. Faces of the Forgotten. I just told my husband, it's funny that you say this. I told my husband the other day, I said, I want to get a kit. I want to get like a toolbox or some kind of box, and I want to put cleaning stuff in it so that when we go to these graves, we can clean them. Because the saddest thing is to go to a graveyard, and if it's an older graveyard where they don't bury new people there, it's just so sad to see so many of these graves overgrown because, of course, like their family members are probably all dead, So there's not anybody there taking care of it. So I just told my husband, I'm like, I want to get a kit together. And so when we travel to these cemeteries, I want to be able to clean graves. I really want to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm getting behind you guys. I love cemeteries too. We wanted to go out this evening. It was all wet. Aw, Brie. Hi, Brie. Yeah, if it was going to be nice this weekend, I think it's supposed to be really hot on Sunday and like rainy tomorrow. But if it was going to be nice, I really wanted to go to like a cemetery. I was even thinking but we have our vacation coming up because I really wanted to go to Richmond and check out some cemeteries there. But excuse me, we're going on vacation here soon. So I'm trying not to spend tons of money. This is why I appreciate you so much. You're authentic and you're gift. And if someone asks the kind of question, they have to be prepared for the answer. It's not your fault. Aw, thank you, Candy. Thank you. I know it's just so hard, I mean, because of course I don't want to be like the bearer of bad news, It just sucks. Oh, okay. Lamont at Large. Why do I know that? Ken, did you tell me about that channel? Maybe you did. And I'll become possessed or something. Well, just call me if you become a bit possessed. See, I can't talk, you guys. If you become possessed, I'll help you out, girl. Sorry, it's not funny to joke about, but it is kind of funny. I crack myself up on the daily. My daughter was wanting to know about the pictures of the graves that you take. Is it something that draws you to that? You know what's so funny you asked that? Somebody else. Oh, good. I'm glad I told you then, Pat. I'm glad he was such a cute little kitty too. He's so cute. I forget his name. What was it? It started with an S, but I can't remember. It's just weird. It's like, yeah, I'm like, somebody messaged me on Instagram and asked me the same thing. Yeah, it's just like, I'll get drawn over here. And so I'll go over there and I'm like drawn to a headstone and I take a picture. And sometimes I'll have spirits coming through telling me where their graves are. And so I'll go check their grave out. And while I'm there, I'll snap a picture type of thing. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was weird because when I was at my sister's, both she and I the entire time, like we were primarily drawn to like the graves of the children. It was like kids' graves. And she was like, or maybe I asked her, like, why are we going to all these kids' graves? What the heck? Like, it was crazy. And the sad thing is that so many of them had only been gone a couple years. It was just horrible. There were so many children's graves. Let me get caught up, you guys. It's been, 2 months straight of raining. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't know the protections really, but I would love to feel safer going because they deserve visitors with good intention. Very true, Ginger. I think I'm going to do a video on how to, like, how to put protection around you. I was thinking about maybe doing that. Yeah, Lamont at large. I knew I'd heard of that. Hey, Crystal, what's happening? What? My son's, your son's place. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. What does this say, you guys? I'm trying to get caught up. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm getting behind. Want to need a new roof. Oh, you know what though, Darlene? Have you talked to a roofing company? Because I'll tell you what happened to us. We had a roofing company come and they gave us an estimate. And I was like, yeah, I don't have $1,000 in my back pocket to give you right now, for the deductible. And he was like, oh, no. You don't have to pay a penny. He's like, we got it covered. I have to pay a penny. So you may want to check it out because if you've had any kind of hailstorm or any kind of damage caused by the weather, then they can get it covered for you. Ginger, a lot of the cemeteries do, but unfortunately, I've come across so many cemeteries to where it's lucky they even get mowed, that there's so many, graves that are broken and just horrible. It's just horrible. Hey, Foxcat, what's happening? I love your honesty. I have used all my experience to help others. There you go. Hollywood Graveyard is another great channel if you're into Hollywood history. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. But you know what, you guys, in all honesty, trying to I can't watch all these YouTube channels. Like, I try so hard to to keep up on things and to watch things. And there's not enough hours in the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I get overwhelmed and I'm like, ah. Fact says, because I'm supposed to say, because I'm the shit. That's funny, Kim. I love that. Oh my God, that's awesome. I love that. That's so cool. I just found out last night that a kid I went to school with died. I was so sad to hear. He was such a good guy, just an all around decent person. Yeah, this is sad. I couldn't even get anybody to tell me exactly what happened. I think he died of cancer. But I don't know. Another one bites the dust. We are losing so many people. There's a company that makes cleaning products to clean headstones because if you don't use the right thing, you could... Oh, I don't want to cause damage. Holy crap. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll have to look that up. Thanks, Darlene. Yeah, because the last thing I want to do is screw up a grave marker. Hear my son laughing? He cracks me up when he laughs. He goes, It's a funny laugh. Oh, cool, Ginger. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing that. That's one thing that yeah. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, that's the thing, Pat, is when they're really long like that, you know, that's one thing. I've been thinking about maybe monetizing my channel, but then it's like, if you monetize your channel, it's just so many freaking commercials and crap in it, you know? I mean, it's not like I'm going to make very much money, so it's probably not even worth it for me to even monetize at this point. Because we all know YouTube doesn't pay that much. Oh, wow. He puts bird feeders out. That's so cool. Went sledding in my naive younger years, was head first at a fast pace, and all of a sudden I was turned around and was standing a split second. There was an embankment. I was sure to be hurt bad. Oh, wow. If I hadn't been spun around by an unknown force, for lack of a better term. Holy crap. Let me tell you what me and my sister, I told you all the story last week, I think. My sister's older than me. And we were in the sled and we were going to go sledding down this hill at this apartment complex we lived at when I was little. So I'm in the front, she's in the back. We go sledding down the hill and we tried to turn the sled and it wouldn't turn. And we went right through these people's bedroom window and ended up on their damn bed. Glass was everywhere. And then my sister's like, get up, go tell mom. I'm like, I'm not going to tell mom. She's like, you're going to tell mom. I'm like, I'm not going to tell mom. She's like, go tell mom. But you know, the people were out of town and my mom and dad knew the superintendent so well that they like replaced the glass and cleaned it all up. And the people never even knew that we had slid into their bedroom. True story. The whole gang's here. My hubby and my son's standing here. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What up? What's up, hon?
I was going to say we're going to look for sponsors. So we
Yeah,
don't have to
eventually.
monetize.
Oh. Yeah, so my hubby, hey, Mary, Ruby, what's happening? So my hubby's like, we need to get sponsors. He wants to get like sponsors so I don't have to monetize. But, you know, I have all these hopes. There are places that I want to go. There are states that I want to go to and things I want to do for my channel there. But, you know, when it's
Hey,
coming...
You're gonna.
I know, but that's easier said than done, honey.
I know, but
It's real easy. It's a nice thought.
there's a lot of people out there that like what you're doing.
Okay, I'm just saying. It's expensive, y'all, when it comes out of your pocket. And to get a sponsor, it's hard. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. I know my hubby's like, he's such a good guy that he's like, oh no, you can get sponsors. You can get people to pay for it. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh my God, now they're talking about pig Latin out there. My son and my husband, a bunch of knuckleheads. You guys, you have to get these. Wait, the Brock's sugar-free cinnamon discs. Gosh, they're so good, you guys. If I can get this stupid thing open. I had to restart my browser to comment. Oh no. Monetize. People can donate on your live chats. Hey, Tin, what's happening? We love what you do. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yeah, I saw Patreon, like...
Wait a minute.
Well, haha.
I've never heard of Paragold, but I always went to Jonesboro. My cousins live in Jonesboro. So,
Can you hear him, Kim? His cousins live in Jonesboro. He doesn't know Paragold.
So I went there a lot.
Oh my God, it's so much nicer in Arkansas, though. It's so much cheaper. If I thought I could handle it, I would move there. Ah, where's my kitty? Aw, thank you, Mary. Yeah, I know about Patreon. That might be something I look into. My youngest laugh is so funny. When my youngest laughs, I swear sometimes it sounds like he's laying an egg. Like, it's so freaking funny that I start laughing, you know? It's crazy. Ooh, the hard strawberry candy. I could eat a whole bag of them. Oh, cool, Foxcat. Yeah, I was reading that at the beginning where you were talking about it. That's cool. All right, you guys, what do I have down here? Ow, ow. Okay, can I just say something without anybody getting too disjointed or bent out of shape? Yeah, there's not a lot out there. True. True. Oh, it's just north of there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think my hubby knows kind of like the area. He'd just never been there directly. Sure, Bethany. Sure, of course. So let me just say this, okay? Sorry, I'm sucking on candy. It's so rude. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I saw an interview with, gosh, I can't even think of the name of the town. Tennessee, where Summer Wells is missing. The police chief was like, you know, don't call the helpline unless you have valid information. Well, you all know who that's directed towards, right? That's directed towards all the psychics out there. There's two different types of police officers, okay? They're the police officers that rely solely on working your ASS off and collecting clues and figuring things out. And then there's the other police that are actually opening, oh my God, I really can't talk, y'all, are actually open to new things, right? I've been very fortunate that I have a detective friend that has seen my gift and he knows it works and he knows I'm good at what I do. And he's seen me, you know, help on cases, and he's seen me console parents as I'm telling them about their child. And, you know, so he knows that I'm real. So let me just say this. All these people that are blowing up the tip lines, okay? And this is one time where you hear this from me, that if you're a psychic out there, don't blow up the tip line, because you're just going to make it harder. The problem is because a lot of these police officers are old school and they don't believe in anything but, you know, the police way to do things. It just makes psychics look bad. When you call and say, oh, I had a dream and the person's here, here, and here, this, and this. And then they take what little bit of funding they have and they go out and they search those places and they come up empty. Well, then they're like, well, what the hell? We could have used the money that we just wasted and the time that we just wasted. We could have used towards doing some real detective work. That's how they look at it, right? Right or wrong, that's how they look at it. So if you're a psychic and you are pretty confident knowing where someone is or knowing something, then you call. You know, but don't call just because you have a feeling. You know what I mean? Like, it has made my job so hard so many times because police officers look at me like, first of all, I'm a woman, right? So they're like, oh, you're a stupid woman. You know, you don't know anything. And then being psychic, then they're really like, oh, please, I don't believe in that kind of hokey. You know what I mean? So I just had to put that out there. Look, there could be one tip that comes in that could blow open any of these cases, right? Which I think is awesome. Hold on, you guys. LMA is trying to break down the door. What you doing, Ella? I see your paws. All right, come on. I see your paws. Come on. Come on. Okay. So, you know, I'm all for, if you have a tip that you're confident, you know, pretty spot on, that's one thing. But if you just think something, come on, you're making life hell for all the other psychics out there. And I happen to be one that works with the police. So there are a lot of psychics out there that don't deal with the police or that won't deal with the police. There are a lot of psychics out there that the police won't deal with. I happen to be one that is fortunate that I have police on my side, you know, and I don't want it to be ruined because of, and when I say this, please don't take it wrong, but I'm talking like the armchair psychics that aren't really psychic, but they think they are. Look, we all have, an intuition, especially women. We tend to have, a stronger intuition. And that's great, right? That's awesome. But just having that intuition doesn't make you a psychic. It doesn't make you a medium. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that. I don't mean to be a bitch. I'm not trying to be like that, but it's just so frustrating to me. When that police officer said that, I was like, because it just makes it so much harder for everybody else. Let me shut my door because I can hear my son. He's on the phone. Yeah, he's on the phone and I can hear him. Okay, you guys, let me get caught up. Sorry, after I went on that little rant. I even had that on my little notes here, y'all. Okay, you guys, let me tell you who I had a dream about. I had a dream about Natalie Holloway. So I'm going to try to connect with her. I think I'm going to try to connect with her and try to do a video maybe. How do you feel about the Haitian president assassination? I think that is horrible. I heard that. I was like, oh my God. Oh, thank you, Afton. Hey, Shannon. Hey, girl. Early morning Saturday here in Perth. Ooh, Perth, Australia. How pretty. Jeff is obsessed with rock cinnamon candy. He'll eat it through the night and drools red all over the pillowcase. That's funny. That's funny. Draw the teddy bear. I thought it could be easier than drawing the face. Yeah, that's a good idea, Foxcat. I need to sit down. What I need to do is just sit down when I have some time to myself. I mean, my husband's working from home. My son's working from home. I work from home, so sometime when I have some time, I need to sit down and do that because these dreams are killing me. Like, I got to figure this out. Same with psychics in general. So many fakes and crazy people. They make the true psychics look bad. Exactly. Do I think Summer will ever be found? I have two school of thoughts on that. At one point, I definitely thought they would find her body. But for some reason, I think was it yesterday? All of a sudden, it just popped in, like I was seeing that they're not going to find her body. And I was like, where is this coming from? So I'm hoping that was just some weird thing because I wasn't feeling good. That was 2 days ago, because I wasn't feeling good. Because look, when I don't feel good, my gifts are not 100%. So that's why I won't work on a case. I won't work on a reading if I'm not feeling good. I just won't because, I want to get the right information. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I don't feel good, I won't do anything because I'm like afraid. What if I get the wrong, you know what I mean? Like, hey, JL. Hey. Let me see if you. I would say to be a little bit concerned, JL. I would just be really cautious. I think is a good word. Just be really cautious. True, Ken. So true. And that's what frustrates the crap out of me, And it's so sad. Like, it's just sad when you are sitting there seeing somebody, especially, okay, let me just tell you. Y'all know I've said this before. There's many fake psychics here on YouTube. And it's really upsetting to sit there and see, like, they have all these videos, right? It really frustrates me. You don't know how bad I want 5 minutes with those people. Like, I want to say, like, who in the heck do you think you are? What are you doing? It just pisses me off. Like, yeah. My wife keeps begging me to ask if this child you see in our future is a boy or a girl and adopted. I don't know. The extra child that I saw was a boy. And I think it's adoption. I could be wrong. But I think that's, yeah. I don't know if this voice boxes really work, but when the guy's psychic mind, one of the voices sounds like me when it's said outside the voice box. Was trying to guess what I sound like. None of the life. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think sometimes they're accurate. I don't know about, like what percentage, you know what I mean? But I do think they're accurate. I love to sketch and draw, but can't draw my son. Wow, Kim, I'm sorry to hear that. I know, I'm sure you would love to be able to draw him. I'm sorry, honey. Hey, JL. You're not a bitch, just speaking the truth. Thanks, Afton. Of course, JL. No. Are you okay, so... No. I have a dream every night about this little girl. I have a video about it. I haven't been able to figure out who she is. I don't even know the area. It's just really killing me. But no, she's not the one that I see in the cement in the water. No. I only watch you, Sloan, and Heavenly Whisper. I haven't heard of Heavenly Whisper. Let me write that down. Yeah, more power to Sloan. Like I don't know how she does what she does. Like, I'm so incompetent when it comes to like, what is it? Numerology and astrology. I always say this, I'm a bad psychic. Like, I can't tell you, like, I can tell you if it's a new moon or if it's a summer solstice or something like that, but I just don't keep track of that kind of stuff. And I don't know how the heck she does it. Like, I don't know how Sloan does that. More power to her. I don't know how she does it. Honestly, I don't know how she does it. And it's like remote viewing too, like Miriam at Quantum Reality. I don't know how people do remote viewing. I don't know how they do it. I don't, like, if I think about how my gifts work and then I think about remote viewing, I'm like, I don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, the whole concept just doesn't even make sense to me. More power to them. Good luck to them. But it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't add up to me. Like, I sit back and think of the way I work and the way things come to me, and I'm like, how would that work being a remote view? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. The only thing I will say about Sloan, I don't watch her videos. Somebody asked me to watch a couple of specific videos of hers, which I did, but the only thing with her is she's so into exposing pedophilia and all the bad things in LA and all that. I don't know how she does it.
Wait a minute, you traveled.
I know, but that's different. I know what you're talking about. That's completely different. That's not what I'm talking about.
Right?
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's two totally different things. I know what you're saying, honey. Sorry. Sorry. But she's so into that I don't know how she deals with that. I have a hard enough time with my gifts and dealing with like I said, with kids, right? With cases concerning kids. That I don't know how she does it. Like, good for her. I don't know how she does it because I couldn't do it. Not to mention, I've had to take videos down, okay? I'm not going to talk about any kind of specifics, but I've had to take videos down because of certain information that's in there and certain people finding out about it and feeling threatened. I'm not going to talk about it, but I don't know how she does it. More power to her. I don't know how she does it. Like, it would really be hard for me to do something like what she does. I couldn't do it. What's that YouTube channel that the person suggested? Let's see. Heavenly Whisper, Faces of the Forgotten, and Hollywood Graveyard is what I have written down. I love listening to Sloan. I don't know if everything she says is 100, but she helped me look at a lot of things in a different way on a metaphysical level, and it's comforting. Yeah, more power to you, 10. She's very good. Okay. When I look at her, She's a very good psychic. As far as like, she definitely is personable. She's able to get her point across. She's intelligent. You know, I consider myself a bad psychic because I don't know that kind of stuff. Because I don't know. You know, when people think of psychics, they think of, you know, a gypsy person sitting there with their long skirt on and their crystal ball. And that's just not me, you know? Yeah, Dark Rose, I love her. She's such a good person. I love her to death. In fact, Miriam at Quantum Reality, I saw she left me a message asking me if I'd be on her show. She's going to do like a live show and she wants me to come on it, but I'm going to be out of town at the beach, so I'm going to have to, I think I already did I write to her? I think I wrote to her and declined and said I couldn't be on because I wouldn't be here. Thank goodness, Kim, you need to get out of that state. All them people killing everybody. You need to hit it and don't ever look back. Run and don't look back. You know, my cousin just bought a place in Colorado, and I was like, you better make sure your husband doesn't, like, make you disappear. And she was like, what? What are you talking about? Hi, I am. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, thanks, Mary. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I try. You know, I just had a lady the other day message me and say, I just can't watch you because you curse so much. And you know, what I wanted to say back to her was, oh, wow, if you would have seen me before my husband edited the videos, then you really wouldn't have liked me because... Sorry, I have a potty mouth sometimes. I try so hard not to curse. Like, I try so hard. But sometimes when I'm really passionate about a subject, you know, I just can't control it. It's just whatever comes out, comes out. Like, I can't help it. That's just me. You have a good vibe. And so, oh, thanks, Mary. Because people that are badly involved could be watching. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know. I mean... Trust me, you guys, there have been some cases that there's some creepos out there in the world, and unfortunately, and it really pisses me off because nobody else should be able to put me in a position to where I have to cancel a video. You know what I mean? Like, it really pisses me off. Really pisses me off. But, you know, I've got to protect myself, you know? I mean, crazy people. Yeah, channeling Eric's a good channel. Susan Lynn, Psychic Medium, is good. Oh, I've never heard of her either. But you guys, you give me all these people to check, and now I'm going to be like watching YouTube for 10 hours. Yeah, the alien stuff. Yeah. I watch channeling Eric too, but I'm not sure if the psychics on there are authentic. I do think they're authentic. They're authentic for the most part. I do. Hey, maybe what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, I have a potty mouth, especially like I said, when I'm passionate about something, you better look out. It just comes out. I don't mean for it to, but it happens. Oh no, Gordon Ramsay. He's a hoot, isn't he? He cracks me up, Ken. Yeah, I guess it was one particular video or something. I think it was like a Friday Night Live video that she watched. And I was talking about politics or something. And so I was getting pissed. And I think that's what it was. But she was very nice. She was like, oh, good luck. You know, I had to unsubscribe because you cursed too much. Oh, okay. Excuse me. That's the internet for you. Exactly. Do you have a schedule of posting videos or just post randomly? Because I really look forward. So I did have a schedule prior to going to my sister's house and all that. I was trying to post at least one day a week and then do Friday Night Live. But unfortunately, you know, it hasn't happened that way. It's just, you guys have to understand, like, I'm not only doing YouTube videos, right? So I'm not only putting 150% of myself into the cases that I do the videos on, but I'm also doing private readings, and then I'm doing cases here in my area or across the US, you know, from real missing people cases that I work on. And so it's like a lot. And especially if this is the bad, if it's a child, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot, you know? And that's why I haven't been so hard on myself with, you know, having to slow down on my posting and stuff. I've been okay with it, whereas before I wouldn't have been, because I've had too much going on. And last thing I want to do is get burnt out to where I just say, okay, I can't do YouTube anymore because I don't have enough hours in the day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that to happen. So, Dark Rose was getting threats too. I think that the threatening her somehow involved that case. Yeah, she and I talked. And I kind of explained to her what had happened to me. And I was like, you know, you got to take this stuff seriously. Like, there are people out there that don't care if they hurt you. You know, there are psychos out there in the world, unfortunately, but I've always been told I talk like a truck driver. There you go, Ken. That's how I am too. Texans, yep, there you go. Definitely. I'm from Philly. My mouth is vicious. I know Philly. If you're from Philly, I know you got a mouth on you. All them people from Philly have mouths. Again. You got a bad me, woman. People in cases or could be in on that. Or no, I know. I understand, Foxcat. I get it. Trust me. I've had some things happen, and thank you, I am. Thank you. Hi, Victoria. Can you tell me if I am gifted or have spirits mad at me, please? Hi, Erica. Hi, Erica. I am just not going to do any more with my gifts tonight. Yeah. Is he from Scotland? Why did I not know that? Hello, what do you want?
Ken's from Scotland. We're going there.
Well, duh, I know Ken's from Scotland. She's Gordon Ramsay's from Scotland. I didn't know that.
So to answer her question, we used to do Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
We try to do either.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, we used to do Tuesday and Thursday.
And we're trying to get back to that. If you would slow down.
I used to post Tuesday and Thursday and then have Friday Night Live. And he's like, you're trying to get back to that if you would slow down. But it's hard, y'all. It's hard. Yeah, Sloan cusses a lot. Much more than I do. But you know what? That's the thing. Like, when I went to Indiana and I was around my cousins, right? They don't cuss. So I didn't cuss. I think I cussed one time, but that's only because my aunt said some smart ass comment and I had to shoot back at her with it, you know? Yeah. But if I'm around people that don't cuss, I don't know why, but it's just so much easier for me not to cuss. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo like that. Yeah, my husband tries to help me, but you know, bless his heart, he works full time and he is so swamped right now because his department is like so understaffed. I mean, he's in there right now with his work computer on, you know, and it's 8:30 at night, you know, and half the time he's up at 6 o'clock working. So I don't have anybody else to help me because my son's working. So it's just gotta do what I gotta do. The work you do needs mega protection and archangel big guns, mega divine light protection. Exactly. 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 Definitely, for sure. Oh, you're from Chicago, so yeah, you definitely have a potty mouth. I already know that too. My good friend's from Chicago, and she got a potty mouth big time, worse than mine. Yeah, 10 people, that would be nice. And one day that'll happen, hopefully. One day, you know, I'll have some people helping me. But, you know, for right now, I can only do what I can do, you know? If I could have a more structured income coming in, then I could do more than what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But for right now, it's too much. Okay, thank you. Oh, Erica, I don't go live Tuesday and Thursday. I used to just post on Tuesday and Thursday, honey. Yeah, I can't. Like, oh my God. Sorry, guys. Legs starting to hurt. I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, so Summer Wells. What are you guys thinking as far as Summer Wells? I'm going to do another video. I'm going to do another video. Yeah, I'm going to try to connect with her again, and I'm going to do another video. I feel like I'm seeing so many things, so many more things now. It's just kind of like, it's kind of nauseating, to be honest with you. It's kind of sickening, the things that I'm seeing. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I weren't seeing the things that I'm seeing, but yeah, I think I'm going to do another video on her. It's just so sad. It's like killing me. Of course, Erica. Oh, thanks, Ann. Thank you. Thanks, Ken. They have headstone cleaner at Lowe's. The dude said use soft brushes. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to look all that up. Okay. I think the parents cannot keep the timeline correct as they were away with the fairy. Exactly, on drugs or something. It's so very sad, poor baby. Exactly. Her mom is guilty. I feel it. But yeah, you know, and I mean, I tried really hard to give her the benefit of the doubt when I did my first video, you know. But yeah, there's just so many things that aren't right. You know, and look, you don't have to be a psychic to question things. You know what I mean? So think of it this way. One of the first questions I had, why in the heck would she go pick a 15-year-old boy up when she's supposed to be going to pick her mom up to the emergency room and then get her mom's prescription filled at the Walgreens? Why would she go pick a 15-year-old kid up? I mean, you know, it's not like this was her son or this was her little brother. I mean, come on. So immediately that was like, something's not right there. Something's not right there, right? And if you just push like psychic abilities aside, I was like, yeah, something's not right. And then psychically, when I was seeing things, you know, I tried really hard to give her the benefit of the doubt. But unfortunately, I'm seeing like horrible things concerning her dad and her mom and horrible things. Like I don't even know how much to be able to talk about in the video. Horrible things. Okay. That's what I'm just, how bad it is. You know what I mean? Summer Wells, where's the girl in your dream? Yeah. Yeah. She's definitely similar to the little girl in my dream, but it's not the same girl at all. You know? They kind of resemble each other, but it's not the same girl. Not psychic, at least I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think I am, but her parents seem like simple folk. I can't imagine them pulling off a crime for any length of time. You know, and I feel the same way. I said this. My dad's side of the family is from West Virginia. And, you know, nicest people you'd ever want to meet, they would give you the shirt off their back. They're very simple. They're very low key, very laid back. You know, good people. So I don't hold anything against Summer's parents from that aspect. You know, they are very simple. They don't seem to be really educated, which there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Please don't take it the wrong way. But I just feel like the things that I'm seeing are disgusting. And when I first started seeing these things, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I seeing here? What am I looking at? Like, ugh. Church folk had her for a ritual, now hidden in an abandoned railroad or mine. I don't know about the parents' involvement, but some dysfunction there for sure. Exactly, Ken. Straight out of Deliverance, exactly. They're very similar. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I have family from West Virginia, you know. She married the fifth grader or something, and she just passed away not too long ago. They had a few kids. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. The 15-year-old was the son of an old friend. Him and Summer had a good relationship, but in a brotherly way. At least that's what his mom said. Here's what... I'm going to do a video on it. I don't think it was that Summer had a relationship with the little 15-year-old boy. Okay, let me just say that. I don't think it was that at all. I think you're right, Candy. I think you're right. Ten nine. Oh my God, really? Yeah, see, Ann, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I have a hard time with, because I did see that somewhere where the mom used to be addicted to meth and now she just smokes weed and drinks and does pills. And I'm like, just because you don't have any meth around you right now doesn't mean you're not addicted to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much more to that story. And like I said, I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. Even though I was seeing certain things, I withheld that from the video. I tried to walk past that. But then I was like, I'm not being 100%. You know what I mean? So I really do need to do another video. But you guys, the crap that I'm seeing, right? And oh, so let me tell you this. So, you know, when I'm doing cases, I don't like to watch videos or to research or anything, right? Last night I couldn't sleep. It was like, I don't know what time it was at night or in the morning, but I got up and I was flipping through my phone and I saw this YouTube video, and it was like a recommended video. And God, I wish I could remember. I don't remember the channel name. Like a dummy, I watched it. I should have never watched it, because by the time I got done watching it, I was even more pissed off than I was to begin with. It was these like 4 experts that deal with like body language and stuff, and they were saying how, you know, oh yeah, the dad's telling the truth and the mom's telling the truth. You can tell because of blah blah and blah, and because the mom did this, because the dad did that. Watching this, and I'm like, really? Because you, like I said, you can put being a psychic part aside. Like, I could have asked my husband, okay, what do you think of the parents? And then have him watch this video of these 4 guys that are saying, oh, they're definitely telling the truth. I would think that's normally a red flag, but because of A, B, and C, they're telling the truth. I'm watching these guys and I'm like, if you work for the FBI, if you are for the people that we have to rely on, if the shit hits the fan and something bad happens in this country, and then I'm scared, because you're a bunch of morons, every single one of you. I was like watching it like, you guys worked for the FBI? Really? Because I'm really scared now. I'm even more scared than I was to begin with of the FBI. You know what I mean? I'm just like, mind blown. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they were getting this crap that they were getting about how these parents are, oh yeah, they seem to be on the up and up. And I'm like, and you know, when the video of the mom being interviewed, she's clearly high as a kite in the video, right? The one guy says, oh, you can tell by her affect. He said, like, you can tell by her affect that she's clearly just a laid back, she's calm and relaxed and laid back. And the first thing I'm thinking is, if my baby were missing, there's no way in hell I would be calm and relaxed and laid back. I would be going to every police officer I could find and saying, get your ass out there and find my child. Where's my child? Anybody know where my child is? Do you know where my child? Like, I would be banging door to door asking people, where's my kid? You know what I mean? So when he's saying, and I'm like, she's high as a kite. How do you not see that? Like, you guys, we're screwed if they're part of the FBI. We're really screwed. It was crazy. Can you do a video on missing baby Lisa? I don't know who missing baby Lisa is. I may have her on my list. Yeah, I'll have to look. I definitely will write her down and check it out. You don't have to give people the benefit of the doubt. People have to prove. Yeah, I know. I get that. But, you know, I mean, I've sat across from a mom and a dad who just wanted to know what happened to their kid. You know, they wanted to know. I've told this story before. It was so hard. Like, I'm sitting across from these parents and they want to know step by step, down to every last little detail, what the heck happened to their son. Right. And so I had to sit there and walk them through all the horror that their son went through, you know, and how horrible these guys were and what they did to him and the specific details. And that is like the hardest thing, right? And I can't imagine being in their shoes. So I try really hard when it's like a new missing persons case to like give them the benefit of the doubt, you know, because of that reason. We don't have baby Lisa?
Not unless it's my mom's,
No.
my sister.
No. Okay, I put baby Lisa down on my list. So hubby said we don't have it. His baby sister was named Lisa and she died. So he was like, not unless it's my sister. No, I know all about the Diary of Anne Frank, Foxcat. I know all about that. No, this is a little girl, this little girl that I'm dreaming about. Like, I honestly feel like she hasn't been abducted yet, or whatever her situation is. I feel like it hasn't happened yet. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel that, but I got to figure it out who she is. You know what I mean? But I looked a little, Jonathan Brandon. Like, I'd have to be drugged to my child was missing. That's me. Like, I would be the same way too. Like, yeah, especially dealing with police officers. I would be going up to every single police officer and saying, I need help. I need help. Hey, you over there, are you busy? I need your help. You know, oh my gosh, you guys, let me tell you the ongoing saga of my neighbors across the street. So let's return to my neighbors across the street. Very nice young couple, and they have a little boy who's like 4, 5 maybe, and they have a little girl who's like 2, right? So this little boy was coming outside, running down the road, out in the street, all over the neighborhood by himself, and it would take them forever to come out, right? So I told you that I saw like there was something weird going on. It was all these strange people over there and all this stuff going on. So apparently they moved out. So that family moved out, and now it's going to be rented. And I just hope the little boy doesn't end up dead. I swear to God, they don't ever watch the poor kid. Like, you know, at least when he was here, I could kind of keep an eye on him. You know what I mean? Like, to make sure he was okay. But who knows where they're at now. But supposedly they moved somewhere close by. So I don't know. But yeah, I thought I'd keep y'all up to date on that. Excuse me. So now I don't have to stress about that little boy running the streets with his little, oh my gosh, you guys, when they were moving out, I told you all that furniture was sitting out there. Like one day we just wake up and there's all this furniture out front. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then all these weird people kept coming in and out. And then there was like a trailer that pulled up. And anyway, the freaking the dad goes inside the house, and the little boy and the little girl are in the car, okay, with no AC on, and it's 96 degrees outside. Well, then the little boy gets out of the car and he's running up and down the street. Then the little girl gets out of the car and they're both running up and down the street. I sat here and I timed it. It was 25 minutes. The dad didn't even come out and check on them. And they're going to be the first ones that are like, oh my God, I don't know what happened to my kids. Where did my kids go? You know? I know this sounds bad, but I'm glad my son passed here at home. I don't think I would have made it if he disappeared. I can't even imagine, Kim. I do kind of, I can understand that. I can't relate to it, but I can definitely understand. I know what you mean, you know. Are you on police payroll, or is it a volunteer thing? How does that work? They contact me when they have a case, and we do like a contract. But like this one I've been working on right now, I haven't gotten paid a penny for it. It's a case in Maryland, and I haven't gotten paid a penny, and which is fine. Look, I don't do this for the money. There unfortunately are a lot of people out there that do it for the money. I don't do it for the money. But it can be frustrating, but I'm very fortunate that I'm not having to commute, from Maryland back home. Because if I had to do that, I would definitely tell them they had to pay me gas or something, because that would be ridiculous. Especially, oh my God, the traffic here sucks. Ugh, the traffic on the Beltway is a nightmare. I know, right? I hope they're safe. I hope they're safe. I hope this mom and dad wake up and like watch their kids, because it really scares me, because the kids are so daggone cute too. They're like, the little boy is so cute, and the little girl's adorable. She's got a little pigtail. She's such a cute little girl. And it just scares the crap out of me when they're out running the neighborhood. I'm like, years ago, our youngest son was like 2. We lived in this subdivision, and the police came and knocked on our door, and they said, we have this little boy, he's 3 and he's missing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what? And they were going door to door. And so I'm trying to figure out if I can see anything, and I'm not getting anything. And I'm like, why am I not getting anything? Like, this doesn't make any sense, right? So they said, can you check your backyard? Can you look? And I was like, no problem. So, I'm out there checking. Everybody's checking. All the neighbors are out. So about 45 minutes later, the police come, and a bunch of us neighbors are standing outside talking, and they're like, we found the little boy. He had crawled underneath his parents' bed and had fallen asleep. And I was like, okay, that makes sense why I'm not seeing anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, he was asleep under his parents' bed, and thankfully he was found, thank goodness, but it could have turned out to be really bad, because unfortunately, we found out after the fact, we had this child pedophile that lived right around the corner, right next door to the playground that all the kids in the neighborhood went and played at. Stupid pedophile guy. Ugh. Yeah. But I was never a parent that would just let my kids go to the park anyway. If my kids went to the park, I went to the park. Did I say my parents? Oh my God. I was the type of parent that my kid didn't go to the park unless I was with them. Like, no way in hell I would let them do that. I used to live in Herndon. Yeah, traffic is bad, isn't it? It's horrible here. Aw, thanks, Kim. Okay, I'm getting behind you guys. Yeah, it would be good to have a paycheck, but it's kind of like, I don't want to ever shut myself off. I've said this before when it comes to my gifts. I'm very blessed to have them. I don't take them for granted. You know what I mean? So I'm just not the type of person that's going to be like, oh, wait, you have to pay me for it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to come from me. The mom and dad are a piece of shit. They brought drug use to that house, put those kids in harm's way. Definitely, Darlene, definitely. It's not even just that. Like, the stuff that I'm seeing... Yeah, the stuff that I'm seeing is just, like I said, I don't even know if I can talk about it on YouTube. That's how bad it is. Like, yeah. So if you guys notice that I'm spelling things or whatever because of YouTube, you'll know why. Because, I'm not monetized, but still, I don't want to get, dinged or whatever. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, man, they're dinging everybody for every little thing. I don't want that happening to me. Leave me alone. I'm just in my own little world over here. Just let me have my life. Let me live my life. Man, that hurt, y'all. Did you hear that? I just bent my... See, I can't talk. I just bent my finger. Oh my God, I can't talk. I just bent my fingernail all the way back. Crap, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, so... Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, but yeah, it hurt. It hurt. It really hurt. You guys, so I got gel nail polish, right? Before I went on my vacation. And it's like ruined my nails. like I took the gel nails off, and like my nails are so messed up now. I can't ever get gel nails again. Like it just messes my nails up. I have really strong nails normally, you know, and I can do them myself, but it just messes up my daggone nails every freaking time. You have to get it. Yeah. They still have 3 kids in home. I know. That's the really screwed up part. I mean, I know you can't just have CPS go in the home and remove the kids. I know you can't do that, you know, but I kind of feel like in a situation like this, since they don't know, the police don't know what happened to Summer. So, and it's not like they can give the kids to her mom. Her mom lives in a freaking RV on the property. You know, but you would think they would be able to find some kind of family somewhere. Well, hey, you take the kids and look out for them for, you know what I mean? Like, it's scary. First 1 hour that I lunch is on here. Oh no. Yeah, it's hard to keep it in, trust me. I have thin nails, can't wear any artificial nails. Well, it's all chipping polish. Wow. You know what I just found, you guys? Okay, all through the pandemic, I've been doing my own damn nails. And now I've gotten so used to doing them, like, when I went to get them done, I was pissed, right? Pissed. $100 freaking dollars to get a mani and a pedi. I'm like, did you say $100? But anyway, so I found this OPI spray, and you can use any nail polish you want, and you put your top coat on, and then you spray that sucker, and they're dry like instantly. And it's, you know how sometimes you'll find that like quick drying top coat, but then it'll still like crease your nails or scratch your nails. Stuff is awesome. It doesn't do that. It's amazing. I love it. Oh my God, I have to tell the whole world about it. I know what panel you're talking about. They aren't my favorite either. The One Guy Observe and Peter Hyatt for body language analysis. Okay, I'll have to check them out because, yeah. Garlic will heal your nail quickly. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah. I find her too. I have my garden. Yeah, but I just, you know, wash my hands constantly and scrub my nails. I think I'm at the point where I think I want to get like gloves to wear when I'm dealing with the potting soil and stuff. What?
$100.
I told you that.
Okay.
I told you how much it costs. My husband walks in and he's like, let me do it just like him. He goes, $100? I told you that. What are you talking about? Because I was having a nervous breakdown. I was like, I thought the guy was like misspeaking. I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, that's $100. And I'm like, did you say $100? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, are you kidding? He was like, no. And then this lady who was getting her pedicure done, she said, girl, I know, I feel the same way. She's like, what is this $100 stuff? I was like, and I said to the guy, he's the owner, I said, look, y'all, I know you guys have been closed down for 6 months, and I'm sorry, but $100 freaking dollars for a mani and a pedi? What the hell? Sorry. Yeah, $100. I had a nervous breakdown. I thought, okay, going in there for a mani and pedi, I thought $40 and then I have to give a tip, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then he said $100. I about had a nervous breakdown. I was like, well, it's a good thing I've got the money, isn't it? Otherwise, I would have been screwed, and so would have you. Yeah. My mom used to always say, she's like, I had paper thin nails that they would just like shred like tissue paper, right? And she used to say, wait until you turn 40, they'll get hard as a rock. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I turned 40 and my nails started getting hard as a rock. And I was like, how does she know that? So does your husband watch you from? Yeah. He's in there watching me. I'm in the office and he's in our bedroom. He watches me. He's such a dumbass. He cracks me up. Yeah. And he knew because I told him. I came home and I said, I was like, you are not going to believe how much I just had to pay for this freaking mani and pedi. And I told him, he was like, what? He's like, isn't that really expensive? And I'm like, you think? Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm very, very fortunate that my sister-in-law does my hair because it would kill me. Even going to like hair cuttery. It's like $180 to get your hair colored and cut now. I'm so grateful for my sister-in-law. I mean, I would pay it if I had to, but my sister-in-law, she's so awesome. She always does my hair. In fact, I need to get it done. I haven't had it done in a long time. It looks horrible. I need to be getting it done soon. Yeah. Oh, you guys, my gosh, let me tell you. You guys have to tell me if you've heard about this. Did you all hear that the government is talking about possibly going door to door to see if people have gotten their vaccinations done? Do what? I heard that and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Here, look, we have the HEPA regulations here in the U.S. to where by law, a doctor's office can't even talk about your medical issues unless you're like in a private area, like, because if anybody else hears, it's against the HEPA regulations, right? And they're talking about doing that. How can they do that? How in the heck can they do that? And why would they do that, And then here's the other thing about that. So I do like on Walgreens, the Walgreens app, I do like where you can download the coupons and, when stuff's on sale, you can use the coupons online. So I was putting in an order the other day and it pops up, have you gotten your vaccination yet? Do you want to come here and get your vaccination? Because apparently if you go there and get your vaccination, they'll give you like Walgreens money. They'll give you Walgreens money to spend. I think I'm frozen. Wow. Oh, wow. The DR, it's that expensive? Wow. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Mr. V does need to do my nails. Hey, don't laugh. Let me tell you. He's done my hair before. He's like really talented. He can do just about everything. He's one of those type of people that he can do. He's really good at a little bit of everything. Like he's really, yeah. I totally trust him to do my nails. Everyone does need a cosmetologist in their family. You got that right. The door-to-door vaccine, I guess Jen Psaki, what do you call her? She's the president's speaker or whatever. She's the one that talked about it. And they're saying that they're not at that point now. But then she also said, oh, but, we don't have a database of anybody that's got their vaccinations. I call BS on that. Because if you go to get your vaccination, you have to fill that form out. So they do have your information. You know what I mean? Which, to each their own, but somebody's actually going to come knock on my door and ask if I've gotten my vaccination. Like, this is kind of how I feel. It's not their damn business. They don't know my health issues. You know what I mean? I can't just go get the vaccination. It's much more complicated for me because of all my health issues. And it's like, you can't do that. Like, how can you freaking do that? Like, seriously, are they going to do that? Like, I'm really upset. I hope it doesn't come to that because that's just a bunch of BS in my opinion. The governments, they say they don't have a database, but they do because you have to fill the form out to get your vaccination. So they do have the information. It is scary, JL. I agree. It scares me that they're pushing so hard to get every single person vaccinated. When I keep seeing these cases where all these people are dying from the vaccinations, it's like frustrating. It's like, I'm at a point where I'm like, do I go get the vaccination and possibly die? Or do I not get the vaccination and possibly die from COVID? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just a lot. Yeah, they're giving out major incentives to get the vaccination. I saw somewhere else was paying people cash, like $25 to go get their vaccine. I'm like, what? My hubby cuts my hair. Oh, good, Kim. See, you got him trained right. There you go. It's not completely tested yet on you. Exactly. My husband told his dad, he said, Dad, it's not even approved by the FDA. And his dad's like, oh, yes, it is. It's not approved by the FDA. Nobody knows what the long-term effects are. Nobody knows. Nobody, and then today I saw that they said, oh, if you got the Pfizer vaccine, then you'll have to get a booster shot in 9 months. What?
Hey,
Yeah.
you do what I was saying.
What?
Give me $5 million
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah.
So when I go from the vaccine, my family's taken care of.
Yeah. Yep.
Otherwise,
Did you hear my husband? He said,
it's hot.
give me $5 million so that when I die from the vaccine, my family's taken care of. So true. Oh, and the DR, you pay $10. Oh, God, I was going to say, wow, that's pricey. How can I get a private reading from you? Go to victoriapaxton.psychic@gmail.com. Send me an email. Oh, okay. I hope they don't come door to door again. I really hope they're not dumb enough to do that. Because unfortunately, there are some really, paranoid people out there. You know what I mean? And if someone comes to their door snooping around, they might shoot them. Seriously. You know what I mean? Like, people are so on edge right now in the U.S. because of all the political crap. Yeah. West Virginia is giving all kinds of incentives, vacations, lottery entries, free tuition. What? Oh, my God. If it's not able to prevent any disease. Yeah, what's the point, right? I don't either, Mary. I don't either. Giving away guns? Are you kidding me? That's insane. Where are they at? Let me go get a gun. No. I don't have a gun, guys. I'm kidding. I don't own a gun. I've been having a lot of anxiety over whether to get it or not. I feel you, Brie. I feel you. Like, I feel you. But now they're coming out saying you have to have a booster. So then there's a part of me that's like, well, what the heck's the point in getting it to begin with then? Why don't I just wait until you guys get it regulated and you get it right, and then I'll take it a year from now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the same way. Illinois is giving away $1 million in a lottery. So, wow. Wow. Yeah, $25 sucks, but I mean, they're giving away that kind of stuff, though. That's what's so crazy. Why? Like, I don't understand why. What's the point? Why is it so, the government's never given a crap about, kids having their immunizations. There are so many parents out there that won't give immunizations to the kids. When I put my kids in school, we had to show proof of immunizations or the kids couldn't go to school, Yeah, Illinois is bankrupt. Exactly, Kim. Acts does nothing to prevent spread or infections. I'm unsure what the real reason. I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I should have waited. I want the $1 million. You're funny. Yeah. Ten, that's kind of how I am too. I am kind of like that too, in that if you keep pushing me to get this, then I'm just going to be like, forget you and not even get it out. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like that too. It's like, why are you pushing me so hard? And look, here's what I don't get. The government's pushing us, but my own doctor's not pushing me. My doctor said flat out, she said, look, you could get the vaccine and you might have issues with it. Or you could get COVID and you might have issues. Or you could get COVID and be okay. So, I mean, she even understood. Like, she won't get her vaccination because she's pregnant. And they were trying to push her to get her vaccination because she's a doctor. And she was like, no, I'm not doing it. Not when I'm pregnant. Not when I'm growing a life inside of me. I'm not doing it, So even my own doctor, because I said to her, if you tell me that I need to get the vaccine right now, I'll get it. She couldn't tell me that. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My husband's friend's wife got her vaccine and died. And excuse me, she was a nurse and she didn't have any health issues, wasn't on any kind of medication or anything, and she died from the vaccine. So, and we've seen so many other people that have died from the vaccine that I'm just not gonna do it. I cracked myself up. All right, you guys, it's about that time. I think I'm gonna get off here so I can go suck on my Brock's cinnamon no sugar candy in peace. Just kidding. I hope everybody has a great week, and I should have another video out at the early part of the week, hopefully. But it's dependent on if my hubby has time to edit it and everything, because he's so busy with work right now. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Erica. I'm so sorry, honey. Of course, JL. Bye, Captain. Bye, JL. Bye, Erica. Bye, Ken. Bye, Foxcat. Bye, Kim. Bye, I am. Who else am I missing? Bye, 10-9. Bye, Erica. Who else? I know I missed somebody, and I'm so sorry. But I hope you guys have an amazing week. And that about does it for me. Bye, guys.